We do have a tornado warning that's in store for Chico County at this time here, and you can see it is producing lots of lightning. I just mentioned this just a few minutes ago that we were going to see some of these potentially spin up to a possible tornado. Afterwards, once that snow and ice and water evaporates and melts, that hole is right there, and once that hole stays right there underneath the road and the cars run over it, guess what happens? We get a pothole, and guess what? Those are usually a tremendous issue for most people, especially if you're a good driver and you still can't avoid those potholes over time. This generally is something that happens in the unthawing months, such as right where we are right now in March, April. Over here could potentially spark a severe weather watch, and then of course keep an eye on that as we head throughout the next hour or two. So there's those severe thunderstorm warnings that was in here a little bit earlier that sparked severe thunderstorm warnings, primarily hail and some gusty winds. Now we're starting to see some more erupt right now. Now, of course, we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for Presque and Alpena counties right now. We have 1.25-inch hail reported in our area. Now, right now, we do see some pop-up showers of thunderstorms in the area. Some of these are producing some very heavy rain, even some frequent lightning at times. So again, so here you got this warmer air to the south, and you got this colder air to the north. Now, of course, the air masses are not quite strong enough either side to really strengthen. So again, it kind of sits right there. It's that cold front or warm front, as you want to call it. They're called stationary fronts because you see a cold front, which is the blue part, and a warm front, which is the red part. But they're kind of sitting there. The air is not strong enough, so it just stalls. Now, it's not stopped. It doesn't go completely still. It kind of still moves along. The only way that it starts to move is that we get a low pressure system, now let's have a look at my full forecast. Welcome back, everybody. Here's a live view off of the convention center. Again, we saw quite a bit of rain this morning, even a line of storms that came through around the 12 o'clock hour this afternoon. But we're seeing a little bit of clearing at this time, but do not get used to that clearing. As I was mentioning last week, we will see our share of rain in the forecast, and we're still under that marginal risk of severe weather, so keep that in mind. And so much rain that we are having flooding is quite a bit of a concern. Now, we do have a flood watch in store until 7 o'clock a.m. Central Daylight Time tomorrow morning, so again, any showers or storms, even after that, could produce some street-wide flooding. And we see that line that came through earlier this afternoon that pretty much brought quite a bit of rain and some wind-driven rain at that. Quite a bit of lightning too. We saw this yesterday as well. As we're going to continue to see these chances in the forecast. Now, here's a closer look. Now, most of that has moved off east of I-55 at this time, but do not let your guard down, because guess what? We got more rain that's going to be into the forecast. Now, of course, I'm going to time it out for you all, and it's going to see that it's all associated with this cold front that's going to sit right over us. This is our trigger. This is giving us that lift that's needed to produce these storms, but also it's going to keep our temperatures down too, because we're going to see more clouds in the area and rain showers, and not sunlight that sun that we need, or solar radiation that we need to warm up our temperatures. It's just not really going to be there, and that's going to allow our temperatures to stay into the upper 70s and low 80s. So you can see more rain is in the forecast, and this is at 2 a.m. on our Tuesday, tomorrow morning. And then again, so we're going to have a noisy night in store for most of us, but then we're going to have more rain chances as in the forecast right here, and this is around noontime on our Wednesday. So another round of showers and thunderstorms will be with us as we go through our Wednesday and even a little bit into our Thursday morning. So we're going to continue to see these rounds and rounds of showers and storms throughout the week. Looks like our next best chance to see no rain will be Saturday. Now, we are under that marginal risk of severe weather through tonight. Now, with general thunderstorm risk through for tomorrow and for your Wednesday, again, keep you posted on that. Our rain chances will start out pretty high as we go through your Tuesday. Well, we will see it gradually go down as we go through the next several days here, especially as we go through this weekend when we will finally get a chance to dry out. Now, we see our temperatures that's going to be back into the 70s as we go through the overnight hours. Again, those showers and thunderstorms will be with us for most of the night. At least the chances will be there. Now, of course, the overnight lows will be back into the 60s. Even a couple areas will be into the 70s as we go through the overnight hours. 70 in Yazoo City and Lake Providence, and the high temperatures in Grenada will be about 80, and 82 for Yazoo City, being one of the warmer spots that's going to be on the map here. So 74 degrees is our temperature right now. Yes, only 74 degrees. Thanks to the clouds and the rain, that kept our temperatures down for pretty much most of the day. Winds are out of the southwest at 5 miles an hour. 75 for Greenwood, not much better there, and 73 for Cleveland. And we expect to see another day where we're probably going to see temperatures below average thanks to clouds and rain. And as you see, only 70 in Batesville, 67 in Pine Bluff, 78 in El Dorado, 76 in Monroe, 76 in Vicksburg, and only 73 in Jackson. These areas were in the mid to upper 80s and 90s yesterday. Definitely a big difference from 24 hours ago, as our temperatures are going to be pretty much the same as we go through your Tuesday with showers and thunderstorm chances into the forecast. So again tonight, mostly cloudy, again a chance of storms, south-southwest winds at 10 miles an hour, occasionally coming just out of the south. Thunderstorms, again, very heavy rainfall, and some gusty winds cannot be ruled out. 80 degrees. I'm forecasting 80. Again, that's a long shot. Be a little bit favorable right there. West-southwest winds at 10 to 15 miles an hour. And, well, we're going to continue to see our temperatures below average. 83 for your Thursday, one of warmer days in the 7-day forecast. But 78, that's got to make you super happy, Kyra, as we'll see temperatures still below average for this time of the year. But at least this weekend, there will be more sunshine that's going to be back into the forecast. And you see there, overnight lows are going to be into the 60s, so a little bit more comfortable at night. That should make you happy.